put it back in the fridge, like all within a quick cycle, just because when it's on the counter on these hot days, like I said, it just eats too much. And I don't have that much whole wheat flour to feed it. Hello and welcome to Baker Brews, and for those of you that don't know me, my name is Donna and I'm a stay-at-home mom to 2 boys, and here on this channel we talk about homesteading in the city and we share a ton of our family adventures. Let's jump into today's sourdough video. I've pulled my sourdough starter out of the fridge this morning. I fed it about a 1/4 cup of whole wheat flour and a 1/4 cup of water. And it's very, it's very discard. It's summer now, so it's hot. I find my sourdough like ferments and does its thing and eats its food really fast, and I always would need to feed it twice in a day. So in the summer, I definitely keep my sourdough in the fridge. So for this week in the life of my sourdough starter, basically I'm cooking with it and then I'm putting it back in the fridge, and then I pull it back out again, cook with it, feed it, put it back in the fridge, like all within a quick cycle, just because when it's on the counter on these hot days, like I said, it just eats too much. And I don't have that much whole wheat flour to feed it. And I don't have that many recipes I need to make either. Take a quick feed the sourdough break here. I just want to feed it a little bit and then put it in the fridge, like I said. So I'm going to be feeding this one 1/3 of a cup of whole wheat flour and 1/3 of a cup of water. Give or take. I'm like definitely a guesstimate, like give or take, give or take. Cooking is a bit of a science and an art, so, you know, all within reason, right? I am stirring it with a chopstick because you are not supposed to use metal or have your sourdough around metal. It can harm it. So I always use a chopstick. Keep it off a little bit. There we go. Voila. Into the fridge he goes. Can't forget to update the date on the jar so that I know I just used it. 13. So I went shopping. I was gonna buy the 10-kilogram bag, but I bought the 20. Now we have a lot of flour, so we can keep on baking. So today we made crepes. This is how many are left over from one batch of crepes. And today I actually took a banana that was, you know, on the overripe side and basically pureed it into the batter. So they had such a nice banana flavor today for these sourdough crepes. And the leftovers, we just pop them into a container in the fridge and they are breakfast. On the weekends, we rotate between waffles and pancakes. I think last weekend we made pancakes and a couple days ago we made crepes. So today we are going to make just a small batch of pancakes. And then I leave the pancakes that we don't eat in the freezer, and then pancakes or waffles. Did I say pancakes? I think we're making waffles today. And then any of the pancakes or waffles that we don't eat end up in the freezer, and then I can pull them out for quick snacks for the kids. This is what my sourdough is at. Waffles and pancakes are a great way to like use up your sourdough discard if you're just rocking like way too much, you know? Time to feed it again. Okay, today I am making a chocolate sourdough cake. I have my starter that I let sit overnight. It has 1 cup of fed sourdough starter, 3/4 cup of water, and 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm gonna add this into my mixing bowl just to make it easier, and then we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients to it. Yes.
When did you do that?
Last.
That was a big party yesterday.
I know. I did it yesterday. Isn't that amazing that your mommy still has time to do things like that? Even though there's a party. Always thinking ahead. Oh no, I'm making a mess. This recipe calls typically for maple syrup, but I'm going to substitute it with 1/3 of a cup of sugar. And then I'm just going to estimate 1/2 cup of syrup. Alright, spray in the pan. Good. Thank you. Okay, it's good, boys. Now we'll just get the spatula.
Chocolate! It looks very slimy.
Well, it's cake batter.
Yeah, it's gonna come out really messy. Oh, that's not. Whoa. Whoa. I'm a good one. I'm a really good one shaping out things.
You help me scrape out the last. Now open it. Very careful.
Can I do it by myself?
Squeeze it once. Good. Couple more squeezes. Good. That's enough. Okay.
That's blue.
It's gonna be blue. Are you ready?
Yeah. It's blue now.
Need a little bit more flour.
Yeah, I see too. I'm gonna do it.
Flour?
I'm gonna dip this in.
What? Ah. Okay.
Oh, smells good.
It smells good,
Do
right?
I need yellow jumps? Oh no.
I don't think so.
Okay. Now you can make yours?
Yes, you can move your fingers.
Okay. All of them are ready.
Alright, this is the last recipe I'm going to make for this video on a week and a half in my sourdough's life. I've just prepped the dough for some sourdough discard biscuits. I used oat milk and flour, olive oil, and the sourdough starter. This is going to sit all day covered and in a warm place. Then we are going to cook it for tonight's dinner with some soup. I just wanted to show you guys I transferred my sourdough over to this cute little jar. This is all that's left. You can go all the way down to that much when you are using your sourdough. Feed it again and it will keep on giving and loving for you. You don't need very much. You don't need to leave very much. I always call it like a skiff. Like there's a skiff left of sourdough, and I've transferred it into this little mason jar because I am washing the other jar today. It's got to get cleaned.